Larry Young Morning Show. Get ready to have Warren Brown on the show, folks. Warren Brown is a well-known attorney in Baltimore. Yesterday he had Billy Murphy. Today he's supposed to be having Warren Brown. Let's hear from him. They're going to be talking about the George Zimmerman, the verdict, not guilty. He murdered that boy. Let's hear from you, Warren Brown.
Isolation. Miscreation. Confirmation. Turning evil. 9:35. Oh, what a strong piece. Pastime Paradise. Oh, Stevie Wonder. Yeah. Proclamation of race relations. Constellation. Integration. Verification of revelations. World salvation, vibration, stimulation, confirmation to the
What year was that cut, Larry?
I don't, JJ, you remember?
That's Coach and JJ.
Find out.
Okay.
Stevie Wonder, man. Something we haven't heard that much from him.
He's deep.
But boy, we forget how brilliant he was.
Yes, sir.
Like Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
In terms of being a poet, a prophet, all of the above.
To find this song that JJ did, and strong piece. People complimenting us all day yesterday, out and about time. All right, let's get back into a discussion. Let me bring up this young lady. You should see the picture of her, though. Rochelle. She's upset.
Warren
and
Brown
angry.
not coming on yet.
Zimmerman was weak, and the defense acted like a punk, she says. The case was about race, she says. She called Zimmerman verdict BS. Martin was a calm, chill, loving person. Yes, I'm disappointed, upset, angry, questioning, and mad. She called the verdict what she called it. He was a loving person. He loved his family. Definitely his mother, and he was a
Trayvon Martin, that's his girlfriend.
That's what she said on Piers Morgan Live. Leading to the last person to speak to Martin. She was one of the prosecution's key witnesses. On the witness stand, she described how Martin told her over the phone that some creepy ASS cracker was following him, and how he turned towards Zimmerman and asked, "Why are you following me for?" Zimmerman had called police to report Martin as a suspicious person in his neighborhood. The unnamed Martin was wearing a hoodie, sweatshirt, and was staying with his father at the nearby home of his father's girlfriend. She dismissed arguments that the case had no racial dimensions. It was racial. Let's be honest, racial. If Trayvon was white and he had a hoodie on, what would happen? Zimmerman told Detective Martin began propelling him that when he approached him against the advice of a police dispatcher, and that he had to shoot to save his life. He didn't testify during the trial, however, and she said his defense was acting like a punk by attempting to paint Martin as a mortal threat. If you were a real man, you would have stood up on that stage and tell what happened, she said. Zimmerman's weak and he's scary, she said. She acknowledged that Martin smoked marijuana, but added, "Weed don't make him go crazy, it just makes him go hungry." I wish I saw her do this, but you see the picture of her. She looks absolutely nice.
Hey, Larry?
Yes, I'm sorry, Coach.
No problem. I just got information that one of our national air personalities has offered a full scholarship to Rachel Gentile to any HBCU that she wants to attend.
you know, of course, she has to finish high school, and he said he would help with that.
Fantastic. Hey, yes, sir. Was that what you were going to say? Oh.
I have the audio.
Okay, let's go.
Tell me, first of all, your reaction to the fact that George Zimmerman was acquitted.
Disappointed, upset, angry, questioned, and nada.
The jury decided, after a long deliberation, that the prosecution hadn't proved its case. They believed that it was Trayvon on top of George Zimmerman, that it was George Zimmerman's voice on the tape crying out for help, and that therefore they concluded he had acted in self-defense. What do you say to that?
BS. Just BS.
In your heart, what do you believe happened?
He was trying to get home. And he was. And that's a fact.
And you know that because you were talking to him?
Yes, sir.
One thing we didn't get in this trial, Rachel, was a real sense of what Trayvon Martin was really like. Nobody knew him better than you. How often would you talk to Trayvon?
All day.
All day long?
Yeah, all day.
You were telling me earlier you had phone records that were produced where it was literally all day.
Yeah, they show me phone
Well,
records.
folks, I got my customer, so I can't talk.
All day
I
long.
gotta go. Until next time, folks. Taxi Talk. Have a great day. Hello. How you doing? All right.
This guy was